No, this
actually
Bola
came
is
along-
from 2014.
Yeah, okay. So
yeah.
that was a long time ago. Were you predicting something?
Oh, come on.
Maybe so you were insulting someone ahead of time. Let's look at your face like a ghost.
No.
That's your ghost. Have you been, Sister Debbie?
Very well, thank
Yeah?
you.
Everything okay? How's
Yes.
your heart? Has your heart healed? Are you fine?
Oh, my heart was healed like a year ago.
Really?
Yes.
But it must have been a difficult time for you in the beginning.
Oh, yes, because I mean, I was dealing with betrayal, and that was more.
Was that really
was
what
the
it
more-
was? Because, you know, we heard stories that you rather betrayed him.
Oh,
And
how?
that's
Which
why.
story? I've
No,
never
there
heard
were
that story.
Oh, you never heard it?
No.
Well, we heard stories about the fact that you cheated on him at a point.
Oh, you are
found
lying.
out.
I've never
It's
even
true.
heard that.
Never?
You're the only one saying this.
Really?
I've never heard that.
Well, I heard it. That they
Wow.
were saying that you cheated on him at a point,
Wow.
and that's probably why he moved on.
I've
Did
never
you ever
heard
cheat
it.
on him?
Never, and I don't regret not cheating.
You don't regret not cheating?
Yeah, because I
Even
never
though-
felt like.
Even though he broke your heart, don't you wish that maybe you should have just, you know, had your fun?
No, because when I take my mind back to when I was dating him, I was very happy. I
Okay.
never felt like cheating. I was never attracted to anybody else, so I do not regret.
Do you
I do
think
not
he
regret
was-
not cheating. I do not.
Do you
regret
think he
not-
was in love with you for real, or do you think it was just, you know?
I think he was to an extent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you gotten over him?
Oh yes, of course. A long time ago. If I hadn't gotten over him, I wouldn't have been able to release Kakalika Love in 2018.
But that was a jab at him, and
No, it wasn't a jab. So, you were the first person that interviewed me about the
remember.
relationship, and you
Yeah.
asked if I was dating him, and I said yes. So all my fans knew that I was in a relationship with this person. Okay. So as we broke up, I mean, before the news really came out there, he was seen, you know, posting this other girl on social
Yeah.
media and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So people were confused, asking me questions, wondering what had happened because they had never seen or heard.
Exactly.
They hadn't seen it coming. Well, some had, because you know there were rumors around
were
the time
rumors, yeah.
Ebony passed. There were rumors. So some people knew, you know.
did
that
you
there
know
was,
about
like-
it before it actually came out?
Oh, of course,
You did?
of course. Like
Was
I
it
had already,
unamicable?
I'd already removed myself. But let me finish answering the first
Okay.
question. You asked, Bella, what did you ask? Bella's like,
Now I'm
asking so
even
many
confused
questions.
as well. Let's move on. When we remember, we'll come back to
Yes,
it. But
okay.
do you regret ever dating him? Because a lot of people felt as if you were too good of a girl, too pretty and too up high there to want to date an artiste in the music industry.
Okay, so first of all, I'm not the type of person that looks at maybe your what they call class and things like that. I go with the vibe and the personality, how the person makes me feel, how the person treats me. So no, I do not regret dating him. However, when I was kind of being embarrassed and humiliated on social media
Yeah.
by him and his partner, I got a lot of support from fans and people that I didn't even know, like
Yeah.
strangers, saying things like that. It's your fault. Why did you go and date this person?
Yeah.
It's your fault. So even though I was happy with him, it helped me overcome the
it.
whole breakup and stuff. Does that make sense to you?
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So you were never bitter about the other lady.
I'm not someone who is. Do I look bitter?
Well,
Or
you
do I
don't
look like
have to
there's
show
bitter
it,
something
but
in my mouth?
sometimes, I mean, it's natural. If I was dating someone and he left me for another woman,
Okay.
I'd be angry.
Yeah, I would be sad, but I won't be bitter. I'm not someone that keeps grudges.
At all?
I even forget sometimes. Like,
Okay.
I even forget that maybe I had... Sometimes I remember, I haven't seen this person in a while. Like, I try and remember, So I'm not someone... I don't think I've ever been bitter.
Okay.
And I feel like I get that from my mom. My mom went through a bad separation from my dad when I was 3. And my mom is someone who has never spoken bad about my father.
Wow.
Yes, and she's someone who, if you ask her what happened, like the other day I had to ask her what happened. I'm like, Mama, how come you never talk about? She's like, oh, because I've deleted everything. I don't think about that.
Wow.
So she's very good friends with my dad. And my dad
Okay.
had children with 2 other women, aside my mom. And she loves the other
Them
children as
equally,
well. My mom
yeah.
always teaches you that it's never the child's fault.
So are you good
Never.
friends with Medikal now?
Yes, we are good friends.
Oh, good friends. I said
Yeah.
you talk on a daily.
We don't talk on a daily. We
Okay.
don't keep in touch regularly.
But at least there's no bad blood.
there is no bad blood.
What about Fela?
I've never been her friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there ever going to be an opportunity to sit down and talk about this issue between the two of you?
Oh, there's no need to.
You don't need closure?
No. I have closure and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I accepted from the beginning. So you see, when someone makes it clear to you that they are frolicking with this person and they don't even consider your feelings and your reputation and they put it out there, why would you want to be with such a person, or
Yeah.
why would you chase such a person? You should never chase anybody.
Okay.
Also, if you love someone and you really love them and they want to do something, you let them go.
You let them go.
That's real love.
If they're meant to
Let
come
them-
back, they will.
Yes, and that's if you want them back.
Would you want him back?
No, thank you.
Never.
No.
What if maybe, God forbid, I mean, I'm not wishing bad on their relationship, but what if it doesn't work and he comes back to apologize to you?
He has apologized already, like
Okay.
twice.
Has he tried getting back?
I don't think so
Okay.
in that way,
Not-
because I think he's someone that is concerned about what Ghanaians or people think.
And so he
Yes.
wouldn't want to. What I asked earlier was whether you believe he was really in love with you
Yes, and I said to some extent.
to some
yes,
extent.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the question you wanted to answer, so I had to bring it back so that you...
No,
you
that
tell
wasn't
me
a
about-
question. It was
That
something
it.
else.
It was something else. I was
Yeah.
going to try and remember it along the line.
Okay.
But I mean, moving away from that, your brother was speaking a lot. I remember he had an interview with Miss G where he was talking about, you know, fella wanting to copy every style of yours. Did
Not
it make
wanting
you-
to copy him.
She was actually copying. So you
Yeah.
also agree that she was copying
Yes,
your
of
style?
course. She was doing that during my relationship with him, and then after. It's not something that's new, just that I never spoke about
She was
it.
doing that during a relationship with him.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Yes, I noticed.
So you knew what she was in there somewhere, you know, involved?
No, I just thought she wanted to be like me, or wanted.
So maybe
to,
she genuinely admired you.
Exactly.
Okay, there's
Yes.
nothing wrong with that. is
There's
there?
nothing wrong with that.
So-
However,
so why
when
did
One
it
Love,
make it a case.
yes, because when One Love came out, because it was getting hilarious, like ridiculous. As in, I wore this outfit to perform at Back to Sotium, and you know what? I can't believe we are still talking about
No,
this,
don't worry,
because I
that's-
avoided doing interviews for like a whole year,
I know.
and now I'm doing interviews to promote my music. But
We're going to
yeah,
promote the
all the
music. I'm just
producers,
concerned.
all the producers are still.
I'm just concerned. And me, honestly, when I'm talking to you, I forget that they're cameras.
Okay, so she wore
it's
this.
not my
Yeah. So she wore
intention.
this. Girl, you should have called me for the filler.
Well, I did text you. You remember that, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wore this outfit, which this young girl, you know, sells via Instagram, and usually I accept these outfits because I like to support new entrepreneurs
Yeah.
upcoming. It's not like I don't have other options, you know. And then sometimes the stuff is cute. So I wore this to perform at Back to Sotium, where I was invited to perform. And then the next performance that he did with her, she went and got the same outfit and wore that. So it was
But
like,
what if it's the designer who wanted to
it's
give
not
her
a
an outfit?
designer.
Okay, whoever was selling
No
the
problem.
outfit.
But if Berla Mundi wears this suit, I'm not going to wear the same thing.
It
At least
doesn't
I'll
mean I
buy
can't
orange
wear
or white. Yeah, but
What
you,
if there's no
but you
option and I
dated.
love the outfit?
But you are dating the person I used to date, and you've done it consistently, and
So I shouldn't
over
wear
and over
clothes
again.
that are similar to his ex just because I'll be accused of
I'm not
copying
saying
her.
don't, but it makes you look crazy, and it makes you look obsessed with me.
You think that's the case?
Yes.
Obsessed.
That's the case. Yeah, it makes you look obsessed with me and not even the guy you came for. It makes you look obsessed with me.
Why didn't you address this privately? Why did your brother have to come out to speak about it?
My brother didn't come out and speak
was
about it
asked.
just like that. He
Yeah.
made a rap song called GH Wrap Up, and then it was mentioned in there because she had been doing it for like over 3 years. If you want proof, it's all over the internet. People, bloggers have done collages. Fans always comment about it. They come to my page and be like, "Oh, she's copying," and I don't mind. That means
You
like
don't mind if she
I
copies you.
influence or inspire.
Okay.
But it's a bit ridiculous and creepy when you want everything I've worn, you want my boyfriend, you want to stay in the neighborhood I used to stay in. So many things. You send pictures of me to people who sell on Instagram.
I do that sometimes. I mean, if I see something you're wearing and I like it, I'll send it and
Exactly.
say, I like this.
So,
Do you have some?
Fine, perfect. So why is it that when One Love's mentioned it, because he was asked about that based on his song called GH Wrap Up, where he talked about everybody or almost everything in the industry, why did she come out and say she's not copying? She should have come out and said, "Yo, I like your style, and I'm imitating it. What's your problem? I like it." But that shows that wasn't the case. She was denying it. So that's where the question mark comes, like, oh, come on. So I thought it was trolling. People saw it as trolling and mocking because she was doing it so evidently and so obviously. And we thought it was mocking. So when it came out and One Love was asked, she went ranting on Twitter, shading or subbing One Love, right? So he put out all the evidence of the pic stage, the collages, whatever bloggers had put together. And then she denied it. She was like, "I'm not copying you."
Maybe she really wasn't. Maybe, I'm just saying. I'm playing
Yeah,
the
maybe it
devil's
was just a
advocate.
coincidence that she
Yeah,
was wearing the exact
maybe.
same thing all the time and sending my pictures to people asking for the same thing, but in her size.
Sister
Wow,
Derby.
that's
Oh my
yeah.
word. Anyway, let's move away from that and talk about you
Yes,
and your
please.
music career. From Uncle Obama to Boiler to
Okay.
what?
Ghana Jollof.
Ghana Jollof Kakalika.
Kakalika La.